Hello Aries, welcome to your love reading for the upcoming summer. We're looking ahead just to see some possibilities of what might be happening in the summer for you if you play your cards right. No, that's a really bad joke. I'm sure it's not the first or the last time you've heard that. But I put all of my notes to remind you so that I don't get messages that are unnecessary in my about section. So please check that before liking or disliking something based on some misinformation. And since I'm new, I really ask for your support of my channel. So if you could hit that subscribe button, and you know, if down the road you realize I'm just not one of your favorites, you can unsubscribe later, but I could really use some support right now. if you like me somewhat at least. I hope that you will like, and if you dislike something new, I hope it's something that you'll give me constructive criticism about. I actually hope that you wouldn't do that because I wouldn't really understand it right now. Anyway, when you're new, there's going to be some, you know, and it might be that I'm just not your cup of tea. Like if I talk too much, you might think that that's an issue that you should dislike, but that's actually not an issue to harm somebody by disliking them. That's just a personal preference thing. So if you dislike, I would like to believe that it's for something really horrible. Okay? I would never dislike anyone's video unless they really did something that was just uncool. As I put in my about notes, this may or may not be for you, and remember that energies do change over time, and we're looking ahead. We're almost in summer. Oh, I pre-shuffled these, so there's no point in me doing that. Let me go ahead and get started and see what we've got going on here. Once we see what's happening for you in summer, we'll get some advice from Spirit and Angels, and I have a deck here for clarification. All right, let's get started. Aries! I know that it's hard to get excited about summer right now, but let's do it anyway. All right. I'm trying to use bigger cards so you can see them. Let's see what's happening in your love life this summer. All right. This is looking a little exciting. We got a couple of major arcanas. We got some court cards, and wow, nope, too many cards for that to be the real thing. Okay. If there were two, I would have known they fit right there. Okay. There we have it. And at the bottom of the deck, just to give an overall sense, I like to look at the bottom of the deck, as many readers do. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, so the Hangman is in your direction, so there's some stuck energy. Are you feeling stuck, Aries? Are you feeling like you're in some situation? Perhaps you well, let's see what the next card has to say so we understand what you're feeling stuck about. Is there some baggage? Perhaps you've got a situation in your life that you're just not feeling comfortable to start something new with somebody, or are you worried perhaps that you have some person in mind that you worry has some baggage? But I think that either way, you know, I think that we have to look at life and realize that sometimes there's just going to be some baggage, and it might be something, if you guys are for real, will understand about each other, and you can bring it over and talk about it. So let's cross this emotional, watery situation here and see if we can get to the other side. All right, now we have the King of Cups in reverse. And the King of Cups in its right side position, as you probably know, is very secure and very full, capable of great love. and emotion. But perhaps, like, you have the stuck energy here, so perhaps you are feeling like, you're not quite, you know that you have that within you, but you're not quite ready to share it, perhaps because of this situation. All right, now we have the devil, but it's upside down. It's one of those cards that, it's not the end of the world if it's right side up anyhow, but upside down, it's a little less stressful, right? Okay, so the devil energy could be addictions, could be obsessions, could be something that is unstable about you right now. But check this out, you're upside down here on that. So I'm saying that you are keeping that at bay or working on it. And so whatever it is that you are feeling bothered by in terms of not being right with yourself, I see yourself working on it, and you know how to do this. Meditation. I really love some of these beautiful oracle cards. You can just sit and look at them and concentrate and just go inside yourself and see what's happening inside your body when you think about certain things. And sometimes it helps reveal what's going on deep inside, but you definitely are working on it because this is not in the upright, okay? Here we have another king. And it's another king who is in a reverse. And in the reverse, this King of Swords, who normally is very confident and has a great understanding and great communication, in the upside down position, he's not ready to be that communicative and sure of himself. So I see within you that capability to be this strong king energy, and that's whether you're male or female. As you know, as I mentioned, I have notes in my channel about how I feel about that. You're working in a very strong energy. I would say that you're pretty good on your own right now. I think that you can pretty much weather anything, but you're just not ready to completely be in charge in those areas. I'm glad it's also upside down for you, because that suggests that you're working on this. You feel a little like you're trapped, but you're getting untrapped. Here's some stuck energy. Here you're feeling trapped, and it looks pretty bad. But if you're working on getting the blinders off, perhaps, working on yourself. So I see right here, because we have, some pretty deep intellectual thought. We have some, working on some of our darker areas. I wish I had, I ordered some of those shadow cards, I can't wait to get them, because we might have been able to look at that a little further. But coming soon. Okay, so here we have another card, which is in the reverse, but I would have preferred it to be in the upside for you. But let's take a look. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, this is there's a deep affection, and there's a history here, whether it's a past life or you knew each other from childhood. There's somebody in your life that you want to show affection for. See, I'm seeing a trend here. So I definitely see it really is like the stuck energy. And look at this. There's 3 wands. The 4th one isn't there. You aren't feeling too stable right now. So it sounds to me like there's a lot going on your end as opposed to your person. Here, the Knight of Pentacles is also upside down. So we have, for the cups you have the king, for the swords you have the king, and for the knight, for the pentacles you have a knight. So this is more of this is an energy where you're gonna go out into the world and try to get stable. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of stability issues here. But look at this. We end on the Knight of Wands, and your court card with wands, you have one of each, so it's kind of interesting, and you see what type of energies you're bringing to that particular element during the summer. And it looks like you are ready for something passionate. So, I mean, maybe what's going on here for some of you, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but maybe you're not interested in anything long term right now, and there's someone that you have your eye on, and you want to work on yourself, but in the meantime, you want to go and have some fun, and you do feel affection for this person, but a little unsure about how to show that when the focus really is on this playful energy right here. Okay, that is pretty much the outlook of what's going on for you in the summer. And let's take a look at some advice cards. I brought out some interesting cards that I got recently. I don't want to mispronounce this, but these cards are so beautiful. And I found them to be quite helpful in giving me insight. And this is one of those types of cards that you can spend time just in meditation and focusing on it. So let's see what the spirit guides have to well, we have a jumper. So let's see. And I don't have my glasses, so let's get some glasses here. Yes, okay. My glasses. All right. Isra. Escape, dreams, fantasy. Isn't that beautiful? It's so beautiful. I really see this. Okay, this is definitely a trend going on here. We're not talking about stability here. We're talking about, I know it's been a tough year. 2020 has been, quite a tumultuous ride, and summer really isn't the usual, hey, it's summer, let's go have a good time in the sun. But I think that regardless of what's going on, I think you are going to have some fun this summer. I like your reading, Aries. Let's see what else is going on. This one is for the heart, and it may not be as applicable to you right now because I am seeing, although maybe there's some of you that aren't really playing so much in this energy, and maybe is working more in some of the stuck ones, more in terms of what you're focused on. So let's see. Oh, I already pre-shuffled these, especially since they are so big. I wouldn't be able to do it in front of the camera. You know what? Let's pull this one out. It seems to want to speak to us. What do we have here? And let me calm these ones down a bit. Nurture. You know what? That sounds about right. It looks to me like even if you are working in this energy and less in this energy right now, if you're one of those people who are more focused on getting to that stability and whatnot, it's going to be a time for nurturing yourself. Now, I can't wait till places open up and we can feel safe, doing the kinds of things together that we used to do, whether you're someone who likes to go and meditate in a group, or if you like to go get a massage, or whatever it is that you like to do. It might be just taking lots of baths with some really great smelling stuff, but taking care of yourself will definitely get you more in touch with yourself. So I definitely recommend that. And these are the love angels. So this is probably more of a, well, hello. We'll make sure I don't think I need to burn it again, but I guess there was some energies there that wanted to make sure that they knocked out anything negative out of the way for us. Let's talk about that. Okay. All right. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Well, that could be that because, if you're having fun, you're trying, maybe part of the reasons that you're in this energy is because you're not shopping around per se, but you want to have a little bit of, you want to try different things and see how things could work with different types of people. So, it makes sense that you're just trying to keep it light. So, and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So, You know, I would say this is more for the people who are working in this. So basically, if you're spending time trying to work on yourself, then it might be because you do have feelings that are real and worth exploring. You may have someone in mind, or you might be looking down the road at being the kind of person that you can have this kind of connection going with in the 3D. All right, not just the 5D where things sometimes can be confusing. All right, and I always pull 3. It's just something I always feel. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And that really is in line with what I was saying right there. Well, Aries, that was your reading for the summer ahead. I am going to do an extended, and I'll put the link in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, even if it's just a favor for now. You can always unsubscribe later. Appreciate it if you would. I keep my videos extremely low price right now while I'm new, but I am looking at doing this more and cutting back on my hours at work, so I'm looking at Vimeo as a possible solution. I'm going to look further into what the person, and in this particular case, it looks like I'm going to be looking at the kind of person that you might be wanting to have some fun with, and the kind of person that you're looking for. Perhaps you are the same people. For now, you're doing this, but this is what you want down the road. So we'll talk about that some more, okay? Aries, it was really nice talking to you. I hope that gave you a little bit of insight about what's coming up this summer. Yay!